I went with sugarcoating it because if I were to let loose, I honestly do feel like someone would have snuffed me out right then and there on the spot. That is no way to live. To have it to sense how I feel, edit what it is that I want to say, and most importantly, live in a state of mind that any given second, these next several months is going to be really fucked up. It's going to affect everybody. I'm not denying that. But the question still remains, what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to people like me? Will we become endangered? Well, we already are endangered. Will all the progress that we made just go up in flames? If so, when? Who am I kidding? It ain't no if so. When? We know what is the when. The amount of rage that I want to just let loose scares me. It took me a long time to get my anger in check, to get my rage in check, to stop seeing red whenever something pissed me off, only to black out at the end. I want to go outside and just shout, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuckity, fuck, 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 at the top of my lungs. But if I do so, that fear slips right back in. Then I'll be 6 feet under and part of another statistic. I feel like my hopes, dreams, my ultimate goal is that much further away and unreachable. I just want to live, not exist, create, share. That's it. That's all I really want to do. I don't want to be in survival mode all the freaking time. I don't want to have to put on a song and dance whenever I'm interacting with slices of white bread. I don't want everything that I went through to just be boxed up again, shoved far in a corner, and have to put on that fake persona just to survive. But that's my reality. I will fight everything for as long as I can. But the very thought of having to cave in at some point, it just makes me want to go on some sort of spree of doing random, am I kidding? Not random, just complete and utter acts of violence. And I have to fight that thought. I have to suppress that thought. Because if I do that, I'll be giving in to what they want. I have to rise above and ride this motherfucker out. I'm a black trans punk. I will be a black trans punk until the day I die. If I were to go back to being that person that never existed, all for the sake of survival, either lock me up, put me in an institution, or put me down. I can't. I won't. I won't. What also gets me is we now have to face each other and look one another in the eye with this thought already implanted in our heads that it's your fault. Without even knowing the other person, we automatically blame them. We don't know who voted for what. We don't know who wanted who where. But it's already implanted in our heads that if you are white bread, you made that choice. And if you are wheat bread, you're automatically put in a category of, you need to watch this one. This one's bound to snap any minute. It sickens me. It pisses me off. It makes me want to just punch a hole right through someone's fucking face. For the youth coming up, hasn't even been 24 hours. There's already been a string of LGBT youth, people of color, and all the varieties that life has to offer. All of what I just said, suicides left and right, living in fear, already choosing to run. As much as I want to say, don't run, fight. Fight until your bones are broken, your lungs collapse, you draw your last breath. But I can't say that because then it will sound like I'm inviting violence. Again, I come from a history of violence. The person that never existed, the person I used to be, cannot come back. Can't. But I can't deny the rage that is flowing within my veins. I cannot deny how badly I want to just go. Let what happens and go down swinging. But again, I don't want to give into that mindset, give into the expectation that this is what anyone who is wheat bread does. I try to be as positive, open-minded, optimistic, more than the next person. I really do try. Instead of seeing the disgustingness that is within these meat bags, aka people, I try to see the pure joy, awesomeness, positivity, just something good. But now, I don't know. I hate these thoughts. I don't like these thoughts. I like remaining in a very chill, calm state of mind. I don't like having chaotic, angry, rageful, toxic thoughts flowing within my very being. God damn it. It just feels like I'm being pushed in that direction. Everything that I've witnessed throughout my entire short lifespan starts to feel like it's just one great big fucking joke. All this talk of peace, doing the right thing, progress, paying it forward. The thought of you can be yourself feels like one great big fucking joke. Especially if you're wheat bread. I need to wrap this thought up before I go into like some really dark places. But then again, why not? Being in a dark place, dark state of mind really makes you have to accept things. Statistically, I should be dead. I shouldn't be where I am today. I shouldn't have any higher education in my system. I shouldn't know the things that I know. I should be a God-fearing, black character. Someone that I'm not, and it doesn't exist. Like I said earlier, I'm proud to be a straight up BTP, a black trans punk. Yeah. The entire world is watching and laughing. I don't know. It's just the shit that is bound to happen is gonna be a mighty huge step back. Again, I just want to live, not exist. Create rather than just serve. Be myself with no questions asked, no walls I have to climb over. None of that bullshit. That's all I want. But unfortunately, so many slices of white bread think otherwise. I got nieces and nephews, and they have to live in the mess that has been created. They gotta live with that. All I can do is fight the thoughts. Stay within the light. Do what I feel is right. And not be afraid to fight. Not be afraid to fucking fight.